pay attention. Back to the Frank Show now on 96.1 KLPX.
All right, so we are all poised for a visit from our good friend Chandrea Thomas. She's the intrigued foodie, and she got stuck in a little bit of traffic, Christine. So she's gonna be popping in.
Oh no!
She's gonna be popping in here in a few seconds.
She's coming in hot. Then. Got it.
Yep. You can find Chandrea on all the social media platforms. Look for the intrigued foodie.
Yes.
I want to listen to this audio real quick while we're waiting on Chandrea. Let me see if I can get this going here. As you have read, Christine, and as you well know, meteorologists have been getting death threats from conspiracy nuts convinced that the government controls the weather and caused back-to-back storms. Sleepy Joe, FJB, called it beyond ridiculous, and he said the misinformation has got to stop. And then he said, cut the malarkey, is what he said. He's like, too much malarkey going on here.
He's right. There's a lot of malarkey happening.
Yeah. So
True.
I'm just curious if I can get through this short clip of Sleepy Joe and not fall asleep myself. Here we go.
Claims are getting even more bizarre.
Even more bizarre.
Marjorie Taylor Greene, the congresswoman
for Georgia.
is now saying the federal government is literally controlling the weather.
He said it. He said literally. I am so exhausted from the overuse of the word literally.
But she is saying that.
Yeah, no, I know she's saying it, but can we just
that.
stop? Can we stop with the word literally? I can't take it anymore.
He used it right.
Where is she? Chandrea, there she is. Good morning.
Yay.
Get on mic. Just hop on. You're coming in hot.
Hot.
It's good to see you. How
What's
are
up?
you?
Man, listen.
I know.
These roads.
Get yourself sorted. Yeah, get your headphones on. Grab a seat.
Now, you know Grant Road jacked me up, right? Because you know the spot where you always losing your hubcaps over on Grant.
And
I was like,
near Alvernon, you hit a curb.
yeah, man. I was like, okay, they're messing me up with my people, man. They're messing me up this morning. Okay.
Chandrea Thomas is the Intrigued Foodie. Again, look on all the social media platforms. Search for the Intrigued Foodie.
Yes.
You went down to Bisbee?
Yes. Okay. So here's the thing.
Hold
Sorry.
on, real quick. You've seen.
Look at my face.
Yeah,
I'm not happy.
You've seen
Chandrea.
Christine here. Look.
Christine, listen.
Christine's down in Bisbee.
I know. Here's the thing. But check it out. Here's the thing, Christine.
Oh, no,
My bad,
I'm waiting,
girl.
I'm waiting.
Listen.
Hold on, here she is.
I was busy huffing and puffing through your little town. See, I couldn't breathe walking around there, and it was like a 1-day training, so I was like in and out really quickly, so I didn't get a chance to do anything.
Oh, yeah.
But I was
my
in
gosh.
Bisbee.
I wish I had seen you, though. I wish next time you come down to come to town, we have to. I'm taking you to my son's restaurant at the Shady Dell Dot's Diner, and you are going to have the best meal in your life. It's so good. But
Okay, so
tell me more.
Okay, so I'm all over. Here I am. What's up, girl? How you doing?
I've grabbed our streaming camera and I'm pointing it towards Chandrea so Christine and Chandrea can interact.
Hey.
That's great.
So
thank you.
let me tell you something. So let me tell you about your town, okay? Let me tell you something, Christine.
Yeah.
Y'all town had me huffing and puffing.
Yeah.
I work out twice a week, okay? And I'm in this town like, why can't I breathe walking around here? Everything is steps.
Yeah.
Everything is steps in this town.
Have you ever seen anything like it?
No, it was my first trip there ever.
Yeah.
And so I was like, how am I going to...
No, what they did is everywhere a donkey pooped, they built a house, and that's how they did the city.
Yeah, I was just like, OMG, like you cannot be like a chump going to that town to visit. I mean, and I know the elevation, I guess that's something to do with all of that or whatever.
Yes.
And so I was like, Lord, I said, this is like resistance training.
No, that is.
Well, y'all
come
told me
here
up
to
in
train
Bisbee.
for
Yeah,
that's right. Honey.
So I'm thinking about you though. I remember next time. I'm so sorry, girl.
So
okay, no, it's all right. I can't wait to see you next time, though.
No doubt.
All right. Well, listen. Why don't we do this? Because your segment's already over.
No, it can't be.
I know. That's what I'm saying. So let's just knock out a break and do this next segment, and we'll talk about where you win, what you saw, and all that.
Yes, because I have so much to share.
I know you do, and I can't wait to get into it. So Chandrea checked out Cafe Roka. She checked out Eat and Drink in the Bisbee Grand Hotel. Mm-hmm. She checked out Bisbee Breakfast Club. And then also, and then you and I can compare notes on a new flavor of Coca-Cola, too. So we can,
that was, okay, cool. I'm here. I'm standing by. Let's stand by.
All right. And then also, if you've got any other things you need to do to get ready for a live stream or whatever, I'll give you a few moments.
Okay.
All right. So let's get this break out of the way. Christine, I'm sorry if your webcam is all over the place. My bad. I'll get that sorted out.
It really is. I don't care. It's fine. It's fine.
Nice. All right. So Chandrea Thomas, our good friend, the Intrigued Foodie, is our guest in the studio. We'll knock this break out, and then we'll get into all that. It's The Frank Show. We'll be right back.
More Frank next. 96.1 KLPX. Here's more Frank on 96.1 KLPX.
All right. Chandrea Thomas is our guest in the studio. You can find her on social media platforms when you search The Intrigued Foodie. And it's kind of a mixed bag this morning with her experiences. We've been chatting a little bit off air. You were in Bisbee for some training for a job, and you hit up a couple spots while you were down there.
Yeah. So apparently, I went to like the Greasy Spoon.
Okay.
And then the fancy place they have in town.
So which one was the Greasy Spoon?
Well, I mean, from my perspective, I thought the Bisbee, what was it called? The Bisbee
Breakfast Club?
Bisbee Breakfast Club. That's like Greasy Spoon vibes.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The food was good. Okay, so the first night we had a Happy Meal over there at the Bisbee Grand.
Oh, so the Bisbee Grand, that's cafe, that's Eat and Drink in the Bisbee Grand.
Yeah. So we had like the little snacks, and I had the best Shirley Temple ever.
Oh, wow, okay.
I get extra Shirley in my Shirley Temple.
What's the Shirley? I don't know. What's extra Shirley? What is that? I don't even know.
Extra grenadine in my Shirley Temple.
That's funny. That's funny.
And so people were like, okay. I'm like, hey, I want a Shirley Temple tonight. Mm-hmm. But so we had the little snacks there, and then the next morning I went there and had the breakfast. It was like the Silver Dollar breakfast. So it was like pancakes, hash browns, and sausage, and it was so good. Nice. It was like really flavorful.
So this was again at Eat and Drink at Bisbee Grand?
Yeah. So
okay.
I guess there's a hotel inside of there. I was at I think it was the Warren or something like that. Like it was newly rehabilitated hotel.
Christine, do you know what she's referencing?
Yeah. It did. It used to have a different name, like the Warren or something like that. Yeah. And then they turned it into Bisbee Grand. Yeah, my friends own that place, or I think they might have just recently sold it. But
sold it to
it was like a little place.
Yeah, there's like a younger guy there, and here's the other part too. Yeah. I was like, listen, y'all book these rooms now. Listen, don't y'all put me in no space where y'all got Ghostbusters up in there, because I don't want to be waking up to go to the bathroom and somebody standing behind me in the mirror. You know what I'm saying?
You like spirits or apparitions or none of that.
I kept the lights on.
Yeah. Put your gargoyles away while you're at it too. I don't want to see any of that stuff.
I don't want any of that.
Yeah.
But luckily there was no interaction.
Okay.
So I was like,
that's
hey,
nice.
y'all can hold your spot down. So I was good. No, nothing weird that night. So I'm good to go back there and feel okay about it.
Good for you. Good for you.
Yeah,
That's
so the hotel
awesome.
was cool. Yeah, the hotel was cool. But and I picked places that we went to where we're then like really close walking proximity, because again, you have an
That's right. Yeah.
do best.
Yeah, there's a lot of hills and a lot of working them calves out. A lot of stairs. I know.
Gone stairs.
You see them like wooden stairs going up the side of a hill to sosomeone's home. You gotta like walk up 98 steps to get to your house.
Christine, you should be able to walk all the way down here to Tucson from there. The way you have to walk around that town.
Oh, I know. No, and you know what? Can I tell you this too? You get if you did drink alcohol, you get drunk a lot faster here too.
Oh, altitude, lack of oxygen.
Because of the altitude. So that means I am a beast at sea level in Tucson. You do not know me. I can put it away. I can drink every sailor I know under the table at sea level, and I can run circles around everybody.
I'm that
still
girl.
like a little over 200 pounds, and I can just like zip, 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 zip. I'm so fast.
Oh my gosh! Well, I tell you what. Well, I did feel like I actually felt like a little bit of conditioning when I got back.
Right.
Yeah. I'm always
and
training up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like a 24-hour. I was like, wow, this is the wildest 24 hours. So that night,
Right.
that night. Now this is the whole my Bisbee theme. I was like, I'm gonna make my food stuff Bisbee related.
Right.
So we went to Cafe Roka.
Christine,
Yes. Tell me.
Cafe Roka is that the 5-star? Is that the Michelin?
Yes, that's a fancy one. That's the good one. Yeah.
So-
did you have the duck?
Hold on.
Well, let me tell you what I got because I had to get the pronouncers.
Okay, Cafe Roka in Bisbee is fancy.
Right.
It's Michelin. It's real deal.
Yeah.
And you were able to get in without a reservation?
Yeah, well, my peoples. They did what they had
She
to
knows
do.
a guy.
I was a guest.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
So I was like, and we were on the top level. So there's like an upstairs.
Oh, I've not
area.
been. I've not been, so I don't know the layout.
Yeah. It's really
Yeah.
cool. So they come out, they give you like your bread and your little hummus stuff to dip it in, and your little tomato salsa stuff.
Sounds good.
And then,
Yeah.
I even had to write this stuff down, right? Because I was like, "Ooh, this is fancy." So then they gave us the lime sorbet to like cleanse your palate.
No
Yes.
way.
They give you a little dessert in the middle of the meal.
and a little
Yes.
salad, and then you get like the sorbet.
Yeah.
I was like, "Ooh."
Telling you.
Then I ordered the Gnocchi.
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 Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you know.
I don't know what that is.
But it's like the little pasta with
Yeah,
like
it's gnocchi.
yeah, it's made with like
A little-
potato and
Yeah.
it's like noodles, almost like a
What's it called, Christine?
Gnocchi.
Gnocchi. Gnocchi.
It's
Yeah.
G-N gnocchi.
Okay.
yeah, Gnocchi.
Okay.
And it
That's
had
it.
cauliflower and Brussels sprouts. It was delicious.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And then I had some of their little frou drinks there. They were just it was just all good.
Cocktails.
It was good. No. I mean, I'm really I'm like a non-drinker. I don't really drink.
When you
but
say
I had like,
foo drink, I don't. What do you mean?
I mean, I had like a mocktail of like a mojito.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like some kind of Italian soda, but it was like an unusual flavor.
Okay.
It was agave or something like that.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, it was really good. You know, I'm out trying 2 different drinks.
When you're done with the experience at Cafe Roka, do you walk away going, "Wow, I just ate a Michelin meal"?
No, I didn't even realize that's what it was.
Yeah.
I mean, so I was like, well, it was really, the service was phenomenal. Everyone was
Yeah.
cool. So as we were leaving, I spoke to one of the owners, and I was like, "Hey, this place is really cool." I gave him an awesome review on Yelp. They're Michelin star, but I'm like, let me give you some Yelp stars.
He's
that's gonna
like,
count.
no, we know we're awesome. We know.
Yeah, but this is what I found interesting. When I posted about it, people were saying that the place was going to be sold.
Oh,
Christine, have you heard that?
Yes, yeah, it is. It's for sale right now, I think.
Well, I hope they keep it the same, as far as like the whole, vibe and all
and all
that, and
that.
the food and
Well,
stuff.
I'll tell you, these owners have put like so many years and built this brand that I'm sure that they are going to sell it to somebody who has a passion for food
To keep it going.
and wants to keep it, and keep it at a high level, because it really is just so good. They can't. Yeah, I think they'll be real careful who they sell it to.
Yeah.
They're not in a hurry, I don't think.
Does Arizona have other Michelin star restaurants? Is there? I can't Google. Rob, can someone? Christine?
I'm sure. Yeah,
I'm
Yeah,
sure
I
but-
gotta
We'll
have
find
some,
out.
but like, so I had a Michelin star experience. I didn't even realize that's
Yeah.
what I just was like, this is really good service. This is like really, really
Yeah.
good. So I didn't realize that's what I was going to experience. So that was cool. Okay, so y'all want to get some other stuff too, right?
Okay, so just real quick, because we're going to recap it. I'm looking at my time here, and we're doing good on time. So
Yeah.
you did Cafe Roka.
Yes.
That was the Michelin, and that we just talked about. You did Eat and Drink inside Bisbee Grand Hotel, and then you did Bisbee Breakfast Club. And I still have not been to Bisbee Breakfast Club. There's
Now,
there's a location on Ina Street. Mike Rapp is in. Mike, have a seat. Join us.
So, like Bisbee Breakfast Club, man, let me tell you about these folks at Bisbee Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
Your servings are huge.
Oh, that sounds
You
good.
get your money's worth over there, and they actually know how to season some food.
Oh,
Not everybody knows how to do that.
yeah.
I'm just saying. Some folks don't know how to use that salt and pepper. You know what I mean? But they can do that at Bisbee Breakfast Club. So I got like this chicken tender, just generic thing, and I was like, oh my gosh, it was huge. Fresh cut fries, that whole thing. And then the biscuits and gravy. Come on, man.
I know,
It's
I'm
bigger
with
than your
ya.
head. You know what I mean? Like yeah. So it was really good.
What was the gravy for the biscuits like? Was it white sausage?
Yes.
That's the only way. That's the only
way to mess with it, man. For real.
Chandrea, this is our colleague Mike Rapp.
Hi, nice to meet you, brother.
Mike hosts middays here on KLPX
cool.
after the Frank Show.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Love that breakfast over at the Bisbee Breakfast Club. It's just extraordinary. Great coffee. I hate it when you go places and the coffee's kind of
yeah. And they have good quality bacon.
That's true too.
I'm all about
That
bacon.
that bacon was looking pretty good. I was
loves
like,
me some
man.
bacon.
Yeah.
So you also went to a Korean spot called Bonchon, and as I understand, this is the second Korean spot that you've been to where you've come away feeling like you want more.
Listen. I rolled up to the Busan. Is it Busan?
Is it? Yeah, maybe.
Busan, is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah, I don't know.
So I was like, oh man, let me get these chicken wings, right? So I got the 6. So they were huge. They were like really good, about $10, $11. I was like, oh man.
All right.
So I get home, I bite and I'm like, oh, this is crispy. But underneath it, the chicken was white and rubbery.
Really?
And I was like, what is up with this chicken? Like, it didn't feel like it was done to me. Like, I was like, I'm not eating this.
Yeah.
So I went back and I was like, listen, y'all got customers, so let me, you know what I'm saying? Tell you, my experience real quick on the low.
You go in whispering?
Yeah, I was like, listen. I said, I'm not trying to do y'all like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but listen.
Yeah.
I don't like, this. I got texture issues with this. It's rubbery. She was like, oh, we brine it. And I don't brine chicken before I fry it. So I've never had that kind of texture situation. And I said, I tell you what, listen. Let me get them chicken tenders. Let me get the chicken tenders.
Let me try something else.
Yeah, with the chicken tenders with the soy garlic sauce, and they were fantastic.
Good.
It was good. It was good. And they actually said, thank you for telling us what you think. We want to receive your opinions
feedback.
We want feedback so that we can get better.
And you told me that they also said that they're all new and they're all learning and they're kind of a new spot. So.
Yeah, and so for me, honestly, because they said that, I would go back.
Right. Yeah.
And spend more money because I
nice.
appreciate them listening to
and,
me as a customer.
And being nice about it, but also, you're not going in angry too. That always helps.
Yeah.
Because those are the videos we see on our phone all day.
Oh, no. I mean, I like to give people a shot, especially if they have really good customer service and they're just trying to get it together. You know what I mean? I can't hate on that.
No, never.
I'm kind of
Absolutely
confused
not.
about Korean food. Because I ordered it once in New York City, and it came out with a whole bunch of stuff, and there was some protein in there, and I didn't know how to incorporate it. How to...
It's like the bowl you have to mix together, the hot pot?
Yeah,
it just seems like there was.
That's
they
right.
brought me this assortment of stuff, and I had no idea how to even approach it.
But that's also like what kept me from going to like Mexican food trucks for the longest time. Just out of never having done it,
Not experienced.
and being nervous about it. Yeah. So you just need a Korean friend to take you out and introduce you to all that
Show
stuff.
you the ropes, man. Show you the ropes.
I do need a Korean friend.
Yeah.
Rob, right behind you is your guy.
Yeah, all that little stuff they give you is like little side dishes with the rice. Like it's like bean sprouts, kimchi, like tofu. It's all seaweed, like stuff you can eat with the rice.
With the rice.
With the bulgogi or whatever you're eating, whatever meat protein you have. Yeah.
So
little side dishes.
what's bulgogi?
That's
It's
a
meat.
beef thing, yeah.
Mhm. It's
Yeah, so good.
Chandrea, did you know what bulgogi was?
Absolutely not.
You need a
No
Korean
idea
friend.
what a
That's-
bulgogi is, or I know what a hoagie is, but not a bulgogi.
I thought it was
No.
one of those $3 million sports cars. You know?
Yeah. Bugatti.
Sounds like
I'd be out there, but my bulgogi broke down.
your Khomeini bulgogi.
Oh man. Oh man.
So this Korean spot is called it's Bonchon. How are we pronouncing this,
I'm gonna say
Rob?
It's Bonchon.
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 Yeah.
So I go back Bonchon to give you some more of my money for the tenders.
Chandrea, Christine Chandrea, can I share the story?
Which one?
The one you told me off air about Bonchon?
Go to town.
She went back because she'd not experienced the brine chicken before. But then
Right.
she also gave a review that corporate came back and got into her for.
Oh, what? Really?
Corporate was like, "This is unacceptable. We have to fix this."
All right, then.
Well,
I said, all right,
that's
corporate.
power.
I'm like, all right, corporate.
Did corporate fix it? What did they do?
I mean, I never got a coupon or nothing, so I don't know. I mean, I thought I was gonna get like a free free meal or something out of it, but I didn't. They never said anything else. So I was just like, but it's so interesting how a Yelp review, how they do pay attention to those reviews, and I think some people are just, as long as you're when you're Yelp Elite, I think I know that your reviews carry more weight, so I think
Sure.
they pay attention to what we put. And
Right.
I was glad that they listened and they, acknowledged what I had to say.
I had an experience, not food related, and I was asked, like, why didn't you leave a Yelp review? And I'm not Yelp Elite, it doesn't matter, but I just always feel like if I'm going to do a Yelp review, I just want it to be a raving positive one. Mm-hmm. Because, like, a negative one like that, it upsets a lot of people. It does.
Can.
There's people local. There's owners local. There's the workers there. There's the corporate. Like, it gets them all in a tizzy, and I don't,
And but there are rules too. And let me tell you something too about that, because there are rules to the game.
Yeah. Okay.
There are rules to the Yelp game.
Yeah.
So, like, I remember, I'm not going to say who or what business, but like I posted a review and it wasn't the best one. I was just being honest about my experience.
Yeah.
And so they tried to come back to me. The owner was like, well, can you come back and try again?
Right.
And I was like, I can't go through and like put, because the experience won't be as genuine as I had it originally.
Right. Yeah.
And so you're not allowed to like do stuff like that, kind of stuff.
So in other words, Yelp doesn't allow you to change your experience once you've already given a review?
Yeah, I mean, as far as like posting, if someone comes to you and says, "Hey, come back here and try again,"
Gotcha.
because it's not gonna be the authentic experience, right? It's not gonna be a genuine experience.
It's not. No, because they're gonna know you're coming and they're gonna want
and
you to.
they're gonna hook it up and all that kind of stuff. And you're like,
yeah.
oh, you don't have to pay like none of that. So you rather just pay your money, and do your thing.
Well, I mean, you would, but not me. I'm all right with getting my wheels greased a little. Mama got to get her beak wet. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not mad at you, Christine.
So, all right, we've only got like a minute left. So let's talk about the Oreo flavored Coca-Cola.
Yeah, so I tried the Oreo flavored Coca-Cola and then the Coca-Cola flavored Oreos.
Yeah,
That's not a trip. That's a trip.
I missed out on the Coca-Cola Oreos.
Yeah, I mean, but they were at Walmart. They were at Walmart probably still, and then the Coca-Cola. I think that the cans are still out there too.
Oh, the cans, because
they have the little baby cans, like sugar-free supposedly, but
like zero. So Coke Zero Oreo.
Yes.
I got one of these at a corner store gas station, and every time they push out a new flavor, I'm always into it and want to check it out. There really was like no Oreo.
I couldn't taste it.
There was not a strong Oreo taste from it. Not even like there was a hint of Oreo in the aftertaste, like once everything's gone.
On the back end.
Yeah.
That glimpse.
A little bit. It was just like a little peekaboo to some Oreo. So.
Yeah, but the cookie, I'll say this, because like one side was Oreo, and then one side was the Coca-Cola flavor, like the red and the black.
Yeah.
And you could taste the soda, the Coca-Cola flavor in that cookie.
Okay,
I'm
into
it. It was
it.
good. It was really good.
I'm into that because I like me some Oreos.
I know, but I guess I shouldn't have chased that. Shouldn't have chased the cookie with the soda.
Oh no, you were doing both at the same time.
I was lit up, boy.
You're like on Coca-Cola Oreo overload. Chandrea Thomas is the Intrigued Foodie. If you search Intrigued Foodie on social media platforms, you'll find her. We love your visits. It's always
Thank
fun,
you.
and I love getting the down low and the skinny on all this stuff. So.
And I'm gonna tell you next time when I come back, I'll tell you about that Wendy's SpongeBob Krabby.
Oh my God!
Burger meal.
I heard Rob was talking about that a little while ago.
So I'll let you know the tea on that one.
So that's a Krabby Patty burger from Wendy's.
Yep, and and I want to try that McDonald's Big Mac chicken Big Mac or something like that.
Make a chicken Big Mac.
Chicken Mac or whatever.
They put that on the Sphere in Vegas last night.
Word?
Yeah, this new McChicken Big Mac was on the Sphere, and they're advertising it.
Yeah, see, and they're trying to be quiet about that $5 meal, y'all. You know that $5 meal is still at McDonald's, right?
Yes, it is. And you get a little, you get a dinky thing of fries, a small Coke.
It is.
And, you get a cheeseburger.
A small fry and a small soda.
Yeah, so don't sleep on the $5 meal if you're a little hungry.
Never.
Intrigued Foodie, Chandrea Thomas. Chandrea, thank you.
You're welcome.
We're going to break and be right back. Don't go away.
96.1 KLPS.